guys, Wraith calling, and today we're on El Haloof, and I am in Stalin's Hammer, the mighty KV2. And unlike some of my fellow YouTubers, I don't believe the 107 is the proper gun for this tank. I believe it has to be the 152 or nothing at all. So let's talk about this. It's a tier 6 game, El Haloof, standard battle, and I'm heading my way over to tanking corner. So the KV2, what's the good and the bad about the KV2? The good about the KV2 is it has pretty decent hull armor. It's tier 6 heavy tanks, got a generous hit point pool. So the hull armor is not bad. The turret armor from the front's not bad. But you don't want to get that side of your turret exposed. Everybody and your brother can penetrate it, and it's a big tall turret. So the two final guns you get with the KV2, you have the choice of the 107, which is a very good gun and can do quite a bit of damage. Good rate of fire, almost accurate, hits hard, good penetration, or you get the 152 howitzer. I prefer the howitzer because I find it a lot more entertaining to play with the howitzer. So this gun here hits as hard. Well, you know what? KV2 rolls up on the battlefield. Tier 8 tanks get nervous. You can do a lot of damage. This thing tops out at like 950 plus average damage for the HE rounds. Penetration is not going to impress anybody. But you know what? You don't need much penetration when you fire HE this big. Doesn't take much. You'll also notice here I don't carry any AP rounds. I only carry a handful of heat rounds, and that's in case I do come across the big boys. Give me a little more penetration if I need it. The other disadvantage is that this thing is slow. As you can see, I am lagging behind. The combat's rolling all up. They're passing me by. They're all up in front of me. They're being stinky. You see, I'm not platooned with, but I've been working with another KV, another Russian heavy tank, not a KV. It's actually going to be the 150 up there. Now my little tier 5 buddies in front of me here seem to be having problems with some heavy tank, and you will watch when Stalin's Hammer shows up just how much this thing can change the battle just by showing up. ARL sees me and wants nothing to do with me. I'm looking around, and there's another heavy up here somewhere. He's trying to get me to shoot. I have nothing to shoot at. This gun is not very accurate. I'm not going to risk it. But lo and behold, what do I have? Winston Churchill's fat ass. And there goes Winston Churchill. Sorry. Nuke the Churchill. And we're moving on. It's one shot, one kill. I'm reloading. You notice the 20-second reload is pretty abusive of this thing. But I'm being aggressive because I can. Now, he doesn't have the big gun on the ARL, so I know he's going to shoot me a few times. I'm going to go take a few hits. I'm aiming in, and goodbye, Mr. ARL. There's some guys off in the distance. But you notice when I show up and push the line, the team does well. So we're pushing him. People don't think the KV2 can snipe. Are you kidding? This thing is made for sniping at long range. It's all it does is snipe at long range. Look what the kind of distance I'm shooting at here when I get zoomed in. That's 220 meters. That's a perfect sniping range for this thing. Goodbye, SUM-4. See, look at that. 3 rounds fired, 3 kills. You can't, and 3 critical hits. You can't beat that. This is the trifecta of evil here. Look at all the juicy targets that are sitting there. An M6 side on. You know what? They don't have very good side armor. You know how I know that? Because boom goes the dynamite. When you hit for 782 damage and soak up all his hit points, he knows he done made a mistake. Stalin's Hammer is on the prowl. Now look, I'm sniping with this thing. Normally you can't snipe with this thing. I'm just letting fly. But the reload is so long and so slow. I'm aiming in, waiting. I'm not going to get a shot off. Hey, but I'm still pushing. But if you notice, every time the team gets bogged down in a corner, I roll up, nuke some poor SOB, and the team pushes on. So I figured I'll roll up to here. They'll get bogged down at the corner, and I'll get another shot in. Oh, Stug. Look how long this aim circle is. It's horrendous. Stuggy's making a run. T-150 is in front of me. T-150 is another very good tank. As far as pure overall purpose, the T-150 is probably a little better than the KV2. I didn't say that. But we're moving on. And I'm trying to get the team's quickly mopping them up. I'm so slow. I'm never going to make it in time. And I might get the last shot in. I might. Oh, Donald Midget got in the way. I'm not going to waste a shot on him. Maybe I can get this other guy. No. Oh, there you go, folks. Fun with KV2. 4 hits, 4. 4 critical hits, 4 kills with the KV2. Yeah, you know, ×2 bonus. It is what it is. This is not an overall awesome game. You can get some brutal games with tier 8s, and I've hit over 1,000 damage on the side shot of a T28 prototype. So there it is, guys. 4 shots, 4 kills on the KV2. Stalin's little hammer, and there it goes. All kinds of fun. Usually a good fun tank to platoon with. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I appreciate stopping by. And as always, keep your powder dry.